Right, everybody be about sports arena so brasso. Say ye tanku yakoko so na ye mfa nsem no ye mfa mbra na bibia ntumi ye de enkoye. Da bia metrase ade me kan say aye my bet. Say what I say, this agro na ye nyina ye di akire no. Ebi munye ska wo mpa. Aka supporters ne pe ena nhye da nya bibi papa bia de wo me no. Ena my bet kofa bai. Akwa ba say utimu say yes. Omo a bet no omo abiwom wakan abom se yemra na yeme guide mo se na be ye be cheche mo nyama ni so ye be cheche mo nsama ni so se anyama be de be ko enti wo hwe ya enra and then 3 days Champions League games no ye ayetna ha ye ne ye ma manfo di bet tipsters akese ni nyina nyama nko yi anfa mo but ye ba ha se ni ye ne etumi ma wo disc fi MYBET.AFRICA eti no kama kwa say djuma no yenim nani so pa eti bomode ane ne yentena na yenche akwa bi ba ayi honum enje honum oba ya o say listo me de masem na na me say asembe aden ya wodi 2 billion ewo online betting bi na omuntu mana ayasem anam si bo na makojaw omuni office Ghana into 2 billion na chairman sika na eden ahye imagine the number of bet dudu obetwa obedi 2 billion and so be the 3 billion on my bet ahaya metia padi ni be giscan one city kwa wa mame and o de fa ha away fi wo maintain nka biem akwa na ye twom enti my bet and ye the ye kan for them because omo they are registered under the Gaming Commission. They have their business certificate. Omo offices for Ghana as it no bibia je kekrawa list o metime di wetini akom office ho. But online for yi ebuka ma mutumi nya ohwe company baako egu mo be kai a betting company bi no mo we ni $1 million sa asem ni ko pay court omo pem omo no mo ko no mo dwane by my bet de Ghana ni this year de my bet buy my bet buy and over the years almost show me credibility into no my two for say only my bet nya dan hwimu say chairman what di yen sa message na saka pen nya bi e ofia bia nya message ni bi DJ Kwakusile nya message ni bi say DJ ampa what di yen me list to amiti first message list to dear list to you've chopped us. I was sending me text message. Sana my bet you. Now I'm pay we opekaya motum. Me konkutwa wo baby na nkofa asem mrew. Mesrawo because bet ni wo. Ni didin no dise wo dibi na so ebi mu de ye wagadre a waso be hyebuta. Nti woni ye ntena wo my bet na bibia ntumi den. Enkoye nyame adoma ene me cookie us. Mako eponase. A cookie us pa ede ede braw. Sena be ya ye be dibi na ye de awramu ewo eye weekends nim na bibia tumi akoye na eye na weekends no ye de games ni gu ye telegram account eye sports arena ewo telegram oko tiktok a ho ne de videos ni den egu tiktok no sports arena gh na nkofo follow ye no konkofo hu nti wo so ye den kanfoma hunua we bet ka nya nkwa de na wakantam so shema hunua ye den ehu ka se obi wa mami code nti wo so twabi ti ye nyina ye di nesi wa no esi ma no na efe no nua do men twen ema list o mi ndi wie na nka se menye giveaway. I've told you say mebu eti menye ska wo se mehwe busuan wi ansa na mababonte na busuan no so do so da be na mehwe wie na me de ababonte nti wo se wo so twabi na me so betwa na watwa na obia nyeska na se asumdwa den atumi ade abanti we ne kanfo ameye de me kanfo ade ama na bibia enso atumi akoye ye be wura mu Europa League no enkofo to atwi enkofo ye den eto atwi me no ka se Champions League draw na ba Champions League draw no aba tenie pa omo ma qualify 8 teams no ma qualify ne de omo de omo asum adwe omo na omo yo ma kokwasa na omo wura playoffs ni mu no se draw na ba ebi manya fofole ena ebi mu so nya bandan bawe eti ye de no be bro na bibia tumi ade akoye sports minister designate ena me no ka say wa converting na nra nwumre ena o converting na utumi say yes or the nsem bebre aye that to dwa wabo Winneba Sports College wabo players remuneration wabo Blasters waka other maintenance culture what I say in terms of facilities ye jana jeje mu no waka about AstroTurf na ye jebo so ye gu o ma we mu na ye ne basa no minister na ka ho asem because AstroTurf will be to concrete omutwa wase no so oti kobo concrete no so eno ano no but o man we ni ye betwa am obi di ni tia kobo man sana waka ho asem and after that no ene wako grant interview FM na ensema waka ne se o se everyone no reshuffle wo technical department o man consult the previous sports ministry, that is the sports minister, and on so man consulting all the changes now more no man consulting so was set already or review things. The word is obey review and yamana decisions now for not taking and I feel or say in some na ye can say players ni be edo to adono or no so what be until they will have to what pass a judgment on the coach, and they will do it in consultation with all the stakeholders. Until I will say a time kuchu, it appears that our cries and our worries no do a year sports minister anymore. A coin bias or the bay juma na obia so aye den e ho ato no me per se me ho ato me because me bu ofu papa into the war no na ye wie eye endra Europa League na ye be remu so ewo eye ene matches wo ho enti ye de bi be de be bro abrante aye frɛ no eye Benedict wase Vincent ye hwe nanim se owa be join birthday boy menim de enti o medru ha by this time enti ye be twa se obey den oba be piem na na yaw de kame akwa se adwuma na eye ne be ne den pa essence oba 2 days on ma we don't know what is happening but yen yaba na de na ya den yaba ye be adwuma no till say omo nyina ba beto yen na bibia atumi aden akoyie ewo honom Benedict me wakwa ba
yeah list over me so
bibia e kama de
bibia e kama
Endra Olympic Lyon
yes Indra de Europa ni de
Olympic Lyon pen this
stable me so FC20 na Indra me ko hwe na me hwe United game no na me switch to work akase me hwe na wo hwe ball mo boy a
chances especially in the first half
in 2 big chances me say na 1.5 and na me wo time ago in the buy and my best for me cash out but my so odin and
because that go ni so bantem now
yes me na me ogidi so second goal ball no mbon de na second goal betima ba ba second goal ni ntima mba na den
Andra Olympic Lyon na me twen so be she to boy pa na o so mutumi she 2 goals nanka me boom Andra de no so but and to me but na manfo ni ji say asenkofo we de no ase kakete
na wo hwe ball ni party mu say ball ni de no na ya hye
obi to me hu say kofo we tumi adoji we o madoji we but kakete one thing am o me we because mostly na me pese me we but you see some message me list wo de yebra yenim say no ade ne say but yebra aso mo ogidie bi we mu say obefa 10 teams na wako to score 2 because you know say win be dey the amano
yes
but obetima she 2 goals and pass o she 1 na yate obe she wa akwa dey dey aka ho na fi akoye bibia dey wo me ba ko a obi ka say o de Jimmy D pa ye Dortmund ne hosting here on se me ko Dortmund to score 2
yes
o say obi afa Dortmund straight win Dortmund win that how but me kwame who say no and you win asem but mo be shot 2 goals aside so be shot 2 goals no possibilities on winning so high it the man for straight win it was because of that the in depth how are you to me then
analyze the game no
analyze ema bibia den etimi ekoye na oye den ewo eya na owogidie den ewo mu pa enti ye be koso ani aye adwumaden
oh eno de
yes ne bompa ese
matches wo hon kwa man
obi aso nhye yebufuo there was ante bi wa ye hye bet na obi ahye yebufuo ofie
eno de
oh ha girlfriends no ene family members bi mo ha adwen papa obi disturb unti wo hye bet na wo ye won say why you confused yeah nti ye be hwe na da bia ne will be in a good state of mind na yama omo diska weekend ne ekomu no
yes
weekend matches wo pa ye betu ye bo ase ayimu senia ye beans mu no tu ye bo ase yimu keten because every weekend bia no bev 5 million matches en ekoso until we are only to take 10 out of 5 million na yedi
yes
and also add the brutal but ye bebo ye homode ye nwrem on my bet registration education in kakra
yes
ko ye ko weekend no what I say bia now we will not be here tomorrow to educate so ye nwrem education in kakra na fe ye mbra na me discuss issue
okay inti ye starting free registration and ye dey room kakra with registration petal ba ko now the number ba ko mienu bi account na mana e complete ama ba ko now the number ba ko mienu bi account na mana e complete ama na secured ama wo na secured ama wo aseni obi ntimi mbewura wa account no enu mpo de MYBET aseni obi ntimi mbewura wa account no enu mpo de MYBET mpo mo mpene but yenim obi betimi afa so ayeden onimo password ntinu yenim obi betimi afa so ayeden onimo password ntinu ewura account makwa akoye dia ensese oye ewo apart from that we are my dear ensese oye ewo apart from that we are MYBET the omaye nyama bebre mbeboboni ni na so no eti bebe weekend mu so obetwa bebre mbeboboni ni na so no eti bebe weekend mu so obetwa bet MYBET.AFRICA enko bebia omo enomoma the biggest odds Africa enko bebia omo enomoma the biggest odds ewo kuro imu into upa weekend we match bi ebekoso Liverpool ni bon into upa weekend we match bi ebekoso Liverpool ni Bournemouth match ni mu eduye ohwe all kuta two teams na so kohwe Liverpool ni Bournemouth ohwe all kuta two teams na so kohwe Liverpool ni Bournemouth MYBET.AFRICA na ko other place na utwa bet omo fa osika no ko nso na ko check yo mo ot no na hwe mienu no hwe de so nti MYBET mo ot no na hwe mienu no hwe de so nti MYBET ma ot akese omo yo madwin se kwan bia so ese wudi bet na ese otimidi nti omo ot akese now your selections a why ne kakra bi etima fiscal ho enye gidigidi so selections a why ne kakra bi etima fiscal ho enye gidigidi so obefa bibiri senior ot ne baby omo kakra bi ot mbetima yedu omo kakra bi ot mbetima yedu omo ma ot akese ni wie no omo se omo de aka bonus nso abetaichi into ye o sell ni wie no omo se omo de aka bonus nso abetaichi into ye o selections from 5 or more no omo de bonus e ka ho inti sesia no ka no omo de bonus e ka ho inti sesia no kai koye selections we ye o selections we so hwe potential winning ne soro abehu bonus selections we so hwe potential winning ne soro abehu bonus we so odi selection bi aka ho abe almost 5,000 na ba be count potential winnings no ama na e bebre eno na MYBET e dey man omu wi omu se omu njan wo hwa bet na wotwa no omu nim se bet de bibia timisi nti game na ekoso no omu se cash out option any partial cash out option nso wo the partial cash out no say na tie omama o cash out no ebia of 500 Ghana cedis no timi yi mu 300 no weja 200 ne se enye den matches na aka no de ene ne nko ekosi na matches ni nso wini a de emfa ho eno na MYBET de ma ndura beta metwae o ma me cash out saa bana maso edin mo gidie FC 20 bet ma hye go ama me ena ede kosen ka meji partial impa nke menye bi na afedi sika na aka no nke bet ne kosen no ka still menya kakra de aiden atime ho eno na MYBET ede man omu wi om si weekend a ye wemu aka bonus cash out campaign nso wo homa into weekend we your weekend selections no e best bet ne say nsuro because MYBET san say eseya almost an be ma wuska biom se san fa twa bet biom the following weekend and mu be do amuedi. And I won't select 1 or 2 teams because I know scan mu nye do ma into a 5 or more. It's ultimate requirement me and some way chi. Now bet no. 1 team per se na testing in draw me bet FC 20% na Monday anopa me de me nka me twa weekend ya nka Monday anopa nka me de me bet ticket ne ekọ my bet for omo online chat ne so ana me de amom no ma verify no ma credit my account with scar Monday no yewura new week me san fa anye den enhihye bet ntwa eno na MYBET.AFRICA de mountain ntwa bet obibia twa bet the truly Ghanaian company a omo ma obibia be ma weni age kwan bia so ama odi bet e dia fiscal enso e dia ye de opesa odi.
Right, into where you MYBET education, MYBET education, but more than a catch your MYBET education. Ye be too for papa na be be too bet if you no me de mawa na why then wati na bibia to me then akoye registration is simple kra and no call a Telegram account wana urema abo se pin ho no e MYBET we na dey wo ha nti you click so then you register na fi o de kakra to so na yenra games
no yeah
yenra games nim.
Yes, in draw games no my main starting free Ayas ni Galatasaray game. In draw me can ha said this game a gamer. Ehia Ayas ye sing Galatasaray. E na osambo home. One thing a Champions League ne ema hu classing Galatasaray in draw. So bi otimiti show ni tie in-depth analysis ema on this game utimu say yes na say Galat we Ayas itimi win ba go game eba Anderlecht any Hoffenheim in game no. Yeah, discussions be waka say Anderlecht a team bi obo home at least o she goals. Ni 2 goals the obeshe in that game. And na Hoffenheim nso kwa we o she go bo ntimi nche more than 1. And na away form no mostly no kwa okopedro anaso kokolusu but in draw omutimi si fam ye. Omu wini omu ye den o enkofa hwe mbrel. But in draw me nim say na Hoffenheim pesa away fans na omu 2 kwan free Germany. Eko bepimene inti yetwemu 1 month kwa ya to 2 months munisi ewura February na the 2nd of February ba eche so abo in 2 months we ma abo games e wo home ntimi nya den enlusu ya no eden in draw mo che Frankfurt yes omo bobo ndo am hwe game ne kakra na wo hwe lineup of both teams parody ya it was more of a 3 back 5 packed midfield and 2 attackers and a game no more flow from her to her and draw. I think Omado up to the 15th position and meaning that they are in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you know, they can meet any other team or her. But one thing I'm doing more beyond say so team her playoffs and so any team ne boy during Man United it may pick this win. I think now their position has been cemented. Omoda third. They've done well. Being on the Tottenham, it might occupy the 3rd and 4th position. So if you look at the European competition in general, I think the English clubs, it put up a good performance in the Europa. No, at least Man United, Tottenham, it me were the first 4 position in the Champions League. Who there we Liverpool, it me and in the Conference League, so Chelsea, it me top group. I think the English clubs, it put up good performance. With that Bucharest, this lose how because it dropped them from the automatic qualification. In draw and Tanabon best start no that 4th. So they dropped now into the playoffs and now they have to play any of them remaining teams. One yellow can one Ukoshia team beat Kwakochini, but in draw no be expected. So the game could at least
now I've worked for Ashe 9 goals.
Yeah.
I consider 11 goals. Right?
Yes.
And now Oma Hodi Tottenham for almost
70 minutes.
For almost 70 minutes in terms of goals conceded in this yeah. Because tiebreaker they are using goal difference.
Yeah.
But almost conceded 2 quick goals in the 84th minute and 94th minute. Automatically AU free. So I think win sad.
Giving Song like winning the man of the match, but their performance in the game was very poor. I think they're going forward, no, also to me share at least the big guns, the big players, no, also to me share the way or also manage your money, because it's now they are playing in the league, they are playing in the Europa, and boy Europa now, their performance are good, but go back to the league, no matter what but the academy players are trying, which I was dropping out of the automatic qualification zone, and now in the Champions League from 1st to 8th, you know, any extra way a bit more higher than a bit put you in any place because I need to put myself at this particular place to get something. But it was a good game. Sending our boss, you know, it was a disappointing for FBOK 4 because if they were to concede even just one goal,
no, that is not how football is supposed to be.
And now, so share Midtjylland and Fenerbahce. And I think Fenerbahce yesterday can go na Fenerbahce drop it out of the playoffs. In they have themselves to blame because they went into the game. Midtjylland they can't share, and no more better share 2-1. So during that time, Naminim said Jose Mourinho side he had 3 points. They are qualified there, 2-1 up. Kwan bia so Mourinho be defending. Etimiye winning that particular game, no be defending winning the game. But I don't know why in the second half, no, after going a goal up, no, Mourinho and doing so obey changes, which to me it was more of not a Mourinho type of change. Say Mourinho actually 2-1. No we your friend is saying as a CM, not the striker,
because the reason is no here go because they were a team line.
Yes, Banco 3 points. Wash na answer your 1-0. Oh my own she be a team buan because Osha says you team nya baby die. But I think in the competition or idea conceding just 3 goals in 8 games against clubs to share is very tough. Say in the next round to me put up the same performance. Obitma be one of the big teams will be in the magic competition. Obeshe Porto, Maccabi Tel Aviv. I think in Drampoye Kofi Enamola, it was also a good result. I think a year Europa no compared to the Champions League, you know. The Champions League might more goals, any more type of game compared to the Europa. No be actually goals with my bemu, but Europa no we had 1-0 be to say the
Champions League draw no. Enya the Emra Champions League draw no. The ko any the then the ba. Yes. Okay, iti ma mention na yamo bosso draw no. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I mean, share nothing. Obia enya de enhu de corner asaka enfanto somaye saka fato somaye nafi yembo na ma Ghana for obia enhu ya Champions League no senia 3 no etie na de etinie Brest any Paris Saint-Germain never bo what they say coach up Club Brugge any Atlanta Man City and Real Madrid, Man City and Real Madrid, Juventus and Omutunu the other qualify no. Obesia Liverpool and Barcelona. So likely say Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool ni Barcelona and qualify and call the next stage. Say what? Brest and Paris Saint-Germain the other qualify no. Every playoffs or round of 16 now Obesia either Liverpool or Barcelona or round of 16. Sasana Club Brugge and Atlanta what be qualify for playoffs in either Obesia Lille Metropole and Aston Villa. Man City and Real Madrid what be qualify no. Either you meet Atletico Madrid or Bayer Leverkusen or round of 16. Juventus ni PSV and a bebo playoffs no. Wow be qualify no. You either meet Arsenal or Inter Milan. Inti Real Madrid and Barcelona yenya Clasico e final. Wow.
Yes.
Yenya Clasico final. Because some of the same yes, almost the same tree. So ye nyom final. Ye to me nya Clasico e final. E a year this way. And na ye nya Madrid derby e final. What I say? Ye nya Madrid derby e final. Sa Man City Arsenal ɛwɔ final deɛ meka what I say. Okay, so that is the possibility. There is a possibility to say Besanya, Barca, any Atletico Madrid. The thing is that say Brest any Paris Saint-Germain share. Now say Paris Saint-Germain share Liverpool there. Barca be called the other side of the tree. What I say? And I say Paris Saint-Germain share Barca, Liverpool be called the other side of the tree. Eti we have say so sanity say Monaco any Benfica be share. Sporting CP any Dortmund ebe share. Celtic any Bayern Munich ebe share. Feyenoord any AC Milan. So this is how etie ewo honum. This is the Champions League.
First we bet me a Brest any way Paris Saint-Germain. I think this is a game. It's a very good game. I didn't say a good game. They said these are two sides. Mostly they get to meet in their competitions.
Yeah.
Yes. In said the French league and they get to meet. Now this will be one game. I think it will be a good game for Brest to at least show say the Champions League starts no munya and yet a fluke but they are meeting their home rivals. Ashelm in the Champions League view. Brest playing at home is something a bit more warm. Meaning no saying himself this new Champions League phase the away goal now has been cancelled. But when you play at home, their games at home and they try to dominate more in their games. This will be a good game, but on the hand, I'm not seeing Brest eliminating Paris Saint-Germain from this Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain Liverpool. It will be a difficult game against Barcelona. So the next game at Club Brugge and Atlanta. Club Brugge, their game against Manchester City. I think if say UEFA HSI game maybe a whole lot of question marks on that game against Manchester City. Because in the second half goals are Man City best any star bidodo. But omit me they have a good home form. Atlanta in the Champions League and so performance no in this roster because of they had to win against Barcelona. Alaba Baba no Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, maybe Hendricks. Our boys in they are now clicking so well, which will be one thing about City defense. The way they are conceding now, Mbappe, Vinicius, now they are good game and they would really harm this Manchester City. So I'm seeing Real Madrid going ahead of them. Juventus PSV, Juventus to me put it will worry them, but I'm seeing they going ahead of PSV in this playoffs because PSV in the Champions League performance against Liverpool Penny who said they scoring a lot of goals, but that one was against a Liverpool. These are two teams performance died. They were able to even get into the final. They say almost fighting for playoff against Sporting. I'm not seeing Sporting qualifying with the performance of died. So Dortmund would qualify ahead of Sporting. They are now solving their coaching issue. Maybe a new coach can come in with our Champions League pedigree to go ahead of this game. The game I think will be a game I will experience a whole lot of goals in this game because Celtic defensively are poor. Attack is to play I know she go more no matter no. So this will be a game Bayern Munich would just press maybe ultimately would send your cast on Barcelona bonds. Paris Saint-Germain qualify automatically, meaning they would meet Liverpool, which will be a very difficult game. With Club Brugge near Atlanta, I'm seeing Atlanta going ahead of Club Brugge. I think Atlanta any Club Brugge any Aston Villa ball. So meaning say if Club Brugge are to go through, they will meet Lee. But Atlanta are going through, they will meet Aston Villa. And now on the other hand, Manchester City and Real Madrid, Omuba Kubisha Atletico, any Bayern Leverkusen, pressure because either Man City qualify or share Bayern Leverkusen, which you I think no Man City ni Bayern Leverkusen, Liverpool ni Leverkusen boys. So City a nail biting type of fixture, you can't mix any game out of it.
Okay, right.
Inti yenhwe
yeah
games no so
yeah me mo bo ene matches ne so
okay
okọ Montpellier okọ French Ligue 1 mu okay ma me nwura French Ligue 1 mu Montpellier ni Lens ebebo ene anwumre Brest ya omo ni Paris Saint-Germain Asia ebehia o round of na play offs ni mu no o me say Asia weekend we Monaco ni Oze ebebo Monaco ni Oze ene ebebo ni Lille Metropole ene Saint-Etienne ebereda so ena Toulouse ene Nice Stade Reims ene Nantes ene ebebo Angers ene Le Havre monai mamen ko Bundesliga no uko German Bundesliga ni ma fixtures ni say netia Heidenheim ene Dortmund ene ebebo Bochum ene Freiburg St. Pauli ene Augsburg ene ebereda so Union Berlin ene RB Leipzig Eintracht Frankfurt ene Wolfsburg Bayer Leverkusen ene Hoffenheim ene de bereda so honum say na table ne Bayern Munich 48 Leverkusen 42 ene Eintracht Frankfurt 37 points Stuttgart 32 ene RB Leipzig Villarreal ne Valladolid Atletico Madrid ne Mallorca Real Madrid ebeko Espanyol home Barcelona ne Alaves Valencia ene Celta Vigo Osasuna ne Real Sociedad Real Betis ne Bilbao ena Girona ena Las Palmas say ena table ne Real Madrid at first 49 points Atletico Madrid second 45 points Barcelona also third 42 points Bilbao also 9 40 points Villarreal 34 and Mallorca 30 Omo win Espanyol Valencia
because he has been one of the top coaches in the league. Share ni games or bona ni substitutions mostly at the nyama bebreba. Uyi Nottingham Forest and Liverpool they are the next team. Their substitutions are bringing a whole lot of goals. And until this season, from the 75th minute going, they've in their matches they've been able to come up with goals, 22 goals. So new be from the 75th minute take on air goals taiba, and that has been the highest in the Premier League. It's a Bournemouth match be or gamer a year a tied goals, but this season only Liverpool shy Anfield Liverpool share no 3-0 at that time. No, not Bournemouth team name PK test any PK no, but this game will be a very difficult game. So Liverpool last game so my boy they are conceding and Bournemouth are scoring goals. You say Semenyo we even we have friends saying Clivert performance or essentially 2 goals at Liverpool in the second half 8 me winning 4-0, but I'm not seeing this scoreline happening the same because Bournemouth have show a good performance in this league. This game me who more of Bournemouth at least getting a point in the game. So a win or draw for Liverpool a win or draw for Liverpool year because I'm seeing say at least Bournemouth would get a goal. And as they are getting a goal defensively, they are solid. So meaning they will get a goal and also make sure say they can maintain that particular way to get a draw. But Obi Bisame say bia me come MYBET.AFRICA option ben na mecha 1.5 likely say because Liverpool are scoring Bournemouth so share. Bournemouth in their last 2 games it match 10 goals. So meaning say they are a team and they have goals in them. In their last home games, it mean 10 goals. So they have goals. It's either say we need call this particular fixture win likely say bet me about ewa and now also Man United in first half in their 22 games in first half emu 17 omuntimi share go in the first half into kwa ebi why do say call first half ahwe hu ye o but 1.5 likely say bebo because Man United bo home they are averaging at least 2 or more goals in a game totally from both sides. So 1.5 likely. Palace and so top form. Player shot on target. Make up for reference Mateta because the performance. So we Salah any Haaland on way to match goals ye pa in time Oliver Glasson a bar Crystal Palace. So this game Man United win or draw or 1.5 likely say ebebo. The biggest game in the Premier League weekend we Arsenal and Manchester City. Now the game where then they say Man City we need this game meaning say we close Arsenal with just 3 points. we need to City bad form or ye ni na no. We win game we are close Arsenal with just 3 points. Bibi a bit Messi. Arsenal ni Liverpool boy. Arsenal ni Chelsea boy. Arsenal ni Nottingham Forest boy. Intin bibi a bit Messi. Intin Liverpool here this win papa 9. When him say their last 3 against Arsenal. We both 2 draws and we lose back, which is one thing will be a call into this game as well. But Man City form in the league, or in all competitions in this year. You who in the Champions League the way they struggle in the league against Chelsea, you who the way they struggled in some few minutes. As a Chelsea capitalized, they would have had a different result. This fixture you hear last season, you who thereby Arsenal going a red card down. Almost switch bebo defensive game. City John Stones see me better a man here draw. I'm seeing a high scoring in this game because City defense in equally Arsenal defense near solid, but City attack I am more solid. So I'm seeing a 1.5, 2.5 happening. So me first a one team we need this game. I'm seeing Arsenal win or draw in this game because I'm not seeing anytime they go a goal up AC Milan can come and equalize. In their last home game, they use just 5 minutes to equalize and also score. So it will be ringing in Inter Milan 3 match. This will be a game at Inter Milan, Bernard Dreams or Piqué the win. Even in the Scudetto, so winning. And this is a game also to me winning because Napoli so bought AS Roma. Game back so to me winning our closely gap na ma be 53 a bit my buano in going for so bit my J leg na so on to minje. The last game I share AS Roma in Napoli. Ye the AS Roma home come said their home fixtures the performance will home very very strong. Those say moving ko baby but or come more closer to AC Milan, who is playing a difficult game this weekend. Bologna, who is also having a difficult game this weekend. Florentina, who is also having a game this weekend. So winning this game would give them at least just a 1 point gap between all these clubs. The next game, Obia to me, Lucy in the upcoming game. So to me, rather the Conference League or even the Europa competition. And even position or that, and even the Champions League position, just 9 points. So this is a big game for them. But AS Roma, senior my boss, home wise, they are doing well. And AS Roma in 25 minutes on the last 4 games, Say in the last 4 games were born from minute 1 to minute 25 with matches we wouldn't be seeing a lot of goals, but the AS Roma share equally Napoli can equalize that AS Roma ba share. So say Napoli they can share the 5 likely say bebo, but I'm tipping AS Roma to pick this win, even though say odds in on my side, but I'm looking at them picking a victory and keeping their home form in this game.
All right, it where you in a foul weekend
so yes.
Like Enedian,
yeah. Nti Enedian the games named also. Yeah, mostly Friday to your boys yes selection back with Monaco with Montpellier any Lens game on Beboen Lens form no was show. Nti Lens win or draw 1.5 or Palmer
Liverpool because the issue of this fixture say about 13 games are Bournemouth any Liverpool abon. Bournemouth are winning just 1. And now we're winning just 1, and now I'm lose 3, I'm lose 11, and I'm about draw just 1. In fact, on my last 11 games of my against Liverpool, Bournemouth in win. So it's going to be very difficult, and despite the fact that I am slot SSR, most of the young lads and players are Omunya Bimbo Kobo against PSV, they lost 3-2. It tells you that Cody Gakpo now no Kokobo, Ubenya Luis Diaz, Ubenya all these senior players are Yaresti Omar, they might be able to fit some intimidation. It's going to be an interesting game. The fact that Liverpool this season, defense the best defense so far, but I might see Liverpool at least getting the slightest opportunity to meet me at their winning game. Over the weekend. Man United and Crystal Palace, another game. I'm for because you Ocean League log now. Omutas Super Pepe Man United at 12th position with Air 29 and a Crystal Palace. And so Air 13th position with Air 27 points. Going into this game is going to be very hard because in recent times, anytime there will be a Macasa United in Old Trafford, but I mean, in recent times, the last 5 games, these two at the Old Trafford United are winning just 2 out of the 5 games are but in fact on my last 10 games at the Old Trafford United are winning 6 and they will lose 4. And this tells you that the team are United never able to a good away record this season. 5 games are these two teams about. They are Crystal Palace are winning 2 and United so are winning 2 number about draw and just 1. So I mean almost yeah Obi Ahon they was so bad. I mean in this week's game now I see say a bit me I a full-time draw and so but I mean a scoring draw. Another game listo measure I had a big game I because so in the English Premier League the over this weekend Manchester City and Arsenal. I mean for last 10 games your previous 5 games on board and I say last 10 games on board the first 5 you know winning just 2 and number board no lose 2 then since then last 5 got a moment to but Rebecca say last 5 games the only team Rebecca say yet had a total most percent
Saudi Arabia on Al Akud Palma Kachu any Leche double chance for Palma Montpellier any Lens double chance for Lens and Leganese any Rayo Vallecano no double chance for Leganese. My sense to be Al Hilal straight win where the Bremen means 0.5 over 1.5 goals. Palma Kachu double chance, Lens double chance and Leganese double chance. Code no a 4JFY 4JFY and no me picks for the daily store.
Okay. Right. It me matches and say net here. Al Hilal to score 2. Ayum Sport, any Silver Sport neighbor. Corners over 7.5 corners. Koya Sport, any BB Bodrum Sport. Corners over 7.5. SV07 Eversberg any Castro SC any ball over 1.5. Nuremberg any SV Darmstadt 1998 any ball over 1.5. Nac Breda any Heracles Amelo over 1.5. Very for today. Now me weekends way me picks in here. Bayern Munich win. Hadenham any Borussia Dortmund over 1.5. Villarreal any Valladolid. Villarreal 2 up and on early payout. Brest any PSG over 1.5. Monaco any AJ Ozer. Monaco 2 up and as early payout. Bologna any Como 1907. Bologna home goal. Espanyol any Real Madrid 2 up and as early payout. Lille Metropole any Saint-Etienne. Lille win either half. Barcelona any Alaves. Barcelona 2 up and I say early payout. Barcelona. Ajax ne Feyenoord enable over 1.5. Fenerbahce any Kaya Cool Rizespor over 1.5. Leverkusen any Hoffenheim. Leverkusen 2 up and I say early payout. Milan any Hadenham over and hosting here over we are continue over Remu last education winner sorry.
Okay, to say we say we are weekend in there MYBET.AFRICA na yedi agro so person who discard there MYBET uni baby akọ adese MYBET e ho na o discard list to boss so start no discard be send no message say bra number be check usika na usika na ba betum na ba be nti mabo omo promo omo run amayen for weekend we that is aka bonus or aka bonus cashback campaign and no more running for weekend we requirement near me and sample 1 bet now which are say odd selections near 1.30 and above say that my bet on odd ne so no 1.30 ni nyampo de easy cry we are at least I say bet now which are no 50 cedis or more me say bet which are 100 no edikese no apo baby afa